whatever situation that you are right now, it's going to eventually make you emerge stronger. Do not look at it as something that is slowing you down or something that is preventing you from achieving your goal. Whatever situation you are right now is preparing you, is strengthening you for that next level. It's going to make you better, increase your capacity. Do not forget that the greatest treasure on earth is the human life. So whatever that you are doing right now that is demonstrating value for human life, value for your life, value for that life of your loved one that may be ill or of your family that you need to take care of, trust me, it will always be honored. The next thing is duty. Now, when I talk about duty, I'm talking about the fact that you get into a situation where life happens. Something happened that it was no fault of yours that is causing you to slow down on your journey towards high performance or your journey to achieving that goal. For instance, a loved one got sick and now they need extra care, or perhaps a new baby is coming into the family that wasn't necessarily planned for, or perhaps you have so many responsibilities that you have to take this particular job or stay on this job that you do not necessarily like because of the toxic environment and because of all the office politics going on. My encouragement to you is that, look, whatever situation that you are right now, it's going to eventually make you emerge stronger. Do not look at it as something that is slowing you down or something that is preventing you from achieving your goal. Whatever situation you are right now is preparing you, is strengthening you for that next level. Let me break it down. Now, while this might not be as serious as having to take care of a loved one being sick, but in my own experience last year, my wife said, okay, you know what, this health and fitness thing that you have been talking about, I want to take it seriously now. And here we are, we just got into a new year and I already set out my schedule. I already had my own routine that put in place, you know, for my own fitness journey. And I was saying, how am I going to bring on an extra person? Because invariably what she was saying to me was that you are going to be responsible for my own fitness journey. And you know, and I'm saying to myself, I will finish being responsible for my own fitness journey. Now you want me to be responsible for you. And especially also because of the fact that my wife, and I love her so much, she's just such a very dramatic queen. Everybody in our family knows that she's the drama queen of the family. So here we are, we're supposed to go running. I wake my wife up. Okay, it's time for us to go running. It's 6 a.m. and my wife is saying, it's still night now. Why are you waking me up? To the extent that some days I literally had to pour water on her to get her to wake up. And some days it was even as bad as we even quarreling, as in beefing each other. We are not talking. But at the end of the day, even though I was tempted to give up on the whole idea, at the end of the day, it made her better and it made me better. She could see how her fitness had gone from here to here. And that ability for me to be patient, for me to be able to carry somebody else along on the journey made me better. I could see how my own capacity increased. Whatever situation you are right now, you have so many things to deal with. It's going to make you better, increase your capacity. Do not forget that the greatest treasure on earth is the human life. So whatever that you are doing right now that is demonstrating value for human life, value for your life, value for that life of your loved one that may be ill or of your family that you need to take care of, trust me, it will always be honored. Because no matter what happens, the value for human life is the foundation for every form of progress and advancement that we see in our world today. So don't let it discourage you. Don't let it put you down. Just keep at it and you will see how it will take you to the next level. I love the way Steve Jobs put it. He says, life does not make sense when we look ahead. We only tend to make sense of things when we look back in hindsight. And so you will see how that particular situation has prepared you for that future that you seek. The final thing that I'll talk about is distractions. On our journey as high performers, distraction is a huge thing that we need to be wary of. Because most of the time, what gets in our way from doing those things that we know that we need to be doing to achieve those goals that we want to achieve is distractions. We are doing something on our phone, talking with somebody, or we are going somewhere. At the end of the day, how do we handle these distractions? You need to be wary of this word called triggers. What triggers you? What triggers you and gets you into that distracted mood? Like for me, just like this morning that I needed to get here to do this recording, and all of a sudden the weather just went dark and it started raining. For a very long time, one thing that gets me distracted is the weather. So all of a sudden everywhere is just cloudy and looking dark, and then I'm just like, it's not a good day to do this. And a major way to deal with distractions is anything that you have set out to do, schedule it. So this morning everywhere was looking cloudy and it was going to rain, but because we had already fixed this appointment that I was going to be in front of the camera doing this, talking to you right now, I know I had no excuse. I had to be here. My wife was going to be here. My friend Moses behind the camera was going to be here. So I had no excuse. It's on the calendar. Let's do it. And so that's just my encouragement to you. Schedule those things that you need to do. Protect it. Get rid of distractions and do those things that you need to do to take your performance to a whole new level. We talked about doubt, disappointment, duty, delay, and then the final one is distractions. You know the popular saying, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Once you are aware that those are the things that could trip you on your journey to high performance, put the checks and balances in place and go out there and crush your goals. Your greatness is very sure.